Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We've been talking a lot about affordable designer scents, so I wanted to do a video on my most luxurious rose perfumes. Rose is a note that is so feminine and beautiful and so classic on a woman, but sometimes people can have a preconceived notion about rose and think that it could be a more mature scent. So I have 5 very modern, very youthful, easy to wear rose fragrances for you today. And we're gonna start off with one that is a bit of a hot topic right now. We have Xerjoff's Elle Anniversary. Can we please just have a moment for this bottle? Is this not the most gorgeous bottle you've ever seen? So this is going to be a part of the 1717 collection, and the reinvention of Elle is because of the 17-year anniversary of the 1717 collection. And if you didn't know, Elle and Homme were the first 2 releases ever created by Xerjoff. And so this is going to be a beautiful rose with a very sweet, juicy lychee. We have notes of bergamot, green apple. It kind of gives a little bit of a tartness to the scent with red fruits, that lychee, jasmine, and rose. There's cashmere wood, licorice in this, with musk, amber, and sandalwood, with a little bit of patchouli as well. This is incredibly beautiful. So feminine and delicate. Very smooth as well, with a touch of elegance coming from that cashmere wood. The lychee in this is gorgeous. It's not like any other lychee scent that I've ever smelled. Don't think that this smells like Delina. It absolutely does not. It has more of this kind of juicy lychee with this green apple. And that tartness is really nice here too, because it kind of adds a little bit of a balancing aspect to the scent. All of this is surrounded by a beautiful heart of rose, jasmine, and peony. Very delicate peony. There's creamy and powdery aspects throughout this scent. It's not too sweet, but it has this really beautiful kind of ethereal, airy feel about it. This one is incredibly unique, and it has this really nice kind of watery, like fresh rose watery aspect about it, and sweet. This is a beautiful scent for the summer, and once it's officially released, I know that so many people are going to be talking about this. It is gorgeous, and this bottle is, oh my gosh. There's no words to describe how beautiful this bottle is. So that one is Elle Anniversary by Xerjoff. So next up we have Delina La Rosee by Parfums de Marly, my little baby 1-ounce bottle. It's kind of sad because I regret buying the little bottle because I don't know if it's just something in my mind, but it stops me from wanting to wear this so much because it's like I don't want to run out, and this dent in here is already stressing me out. But anyway, on the note of rose water, this smells like beautiful pink rose petals floating in water with a lot of musk. This is also going to be my favorite Delina by far. I just think that for my personal preference, it's the most wearable Delina there is. And it's kind of funny that I'm saying that because I'm actually wearing Delina Exclusive right now. It's like my scent of the morning. But generally, I don't pull for that one as much. I always pull for this because I like this wearability that it has and this freshness, especially in the summer in Florida. I like something that is very refreshing, very airy. And it's going to make me feel like clean. And there's something about the way that the musks are done in this that it has a little bit of a clean element to it. We have lychee, there's pear and bergamot, Turkish rose, water, peony, white musk, woods, and vetiver. This is going to be much more rose dominant and forward than Elle Anniversary. It's very realistic. It just smells like a beautiful rose water with musk, essentially. Very subtle fruits in this. You can feel the lychee, and you can kind of feel that common Delina DNA, that like sisterhood Delina DNA, but it's going to be more dominant on the rose, that rose water aspect. And don't be fooled by me saying rose water. This is incredibly strong. I get a ton of compliments when I wear this just because everyone can smell it and it's so refreshing. It's beast mode in very typical Delina fashion. Invigorating, easy to wear day and night. Definitely one that you should check out if the original Delina or Delina Exclusive was a little too heavy for you. Definitely try Delina La Rosee. Next we have a rose oud. We have Scherzo by Miller Harris. And sometimes oud can be viewed as a little bit of a masculine note, a little bit harder to wear, but trust me on this, there is nothing more sensual and alluring and attractive than a rose oud scent, like a perfectly done rose oud fragrance on a woman. It's an absolute power move. It's mysterious, and Miller Harris did it perfectly with Scherzo. This opens with a very sweet, creamy tangerine and green artemisia. Of course, it has the rose and olibanum, which adds a little bit of a sweet resinous touch, mixed with oud in a very soft, easygoing patchouli with vanilla. This is very luxurious. Miller Harris is a very underrated fragrance house. Completely unique, and once again, an absolute power move on a woman. Empowering and incredibly sexy. The allure is just unlike anything. A rose oud on a woman at night, it's amazing. It just exudes this kind of dark feminine energy in the classiest old money way ever. Don't knock it till you try it. Hot girls wear oud. I'm starting that hashtag. Hot girls wear oud. Definitely check out Scherzo by Miller Harris. So next we have another fresh rose, the absolute icon from Louis Vuitton, Attrape-Reves. One of the very, very few Louis Vuitton fragrances that I think are actually worth the price tag. This has a very lovely gourmand element to it. It has this kind of beautiful cacao dusting mixed into the scent. With some ginger, this also has lychee, but once again, it smells nothing like Elle Anniversary and it smells nothing like Delina. These are all lychee fragrances done in totally different ways. With this really beautiful kind of chocolate patchouli at the end. It's elegant but delicious. The rose and peony in this are a little more like equally done. It smells rich and cozy. This is a Barbie perfume. Pinky Barbie perfume, and lasts a very long time compared to other fragrances from Louis Vuitton. Very girly, very bougie, definitely has a very strong like rich girl it factor. It is really gorgeous. Attrape-Reves by Louis Vuitton. So we're going to finish up the video with the latest release from Atelier des Soeurs. This is via Primerose. Now this is going to be the most rose dominant on this entire list. It has a little bit of iris as well, but it's very subtle. This kind of has a little bit of this very dry, kind of sexy champagne element about it. And the rose is done in this in a more metallic way. It has ambrette, pink pepper, and cardamom with leather and amberwood. But don't get scared off by the leather note in this. It's very subtle. It's more of a, it doesn't even really stand out to me at all in the scent. It's more of like a supporting note in the background that just adds a little bit of this kind of dark side. This has amberwood and you get this very silky smooth sandalwood. Very, very subtle and disguised leather. I cannot emphasize that enough. It's almost like that leathery, like suede. It really just pushes this kind of dry champagne note to my nose. This is elegant. It's going to be less sweet. There's not really going to be any crazy fruits in this. It's going to smell a little bit more natural, a little bit more mature, but still not like a old lady scent at all, but just a little more grown up, like a grown woman. You're not going to find that kind of playful, sweet fruitiness that you're going to find in the other fragrances that I mentioned. It's perfect if you want a beautiful rose scent that isn't fruity sweet. There's some pear in this. It's a little watery and it's in the background. Gorgeous new release. It absolutely surprised me. Via Primerose by Atelier des Soeurs. So that is just a list of 5 of my most luxurious rose fragrances in my collection. Fragrances that I grab for when I want to smell feminine and put together and beautiful, and just have like an extra boost in my confidence. These are all fragrances that I love to wear and are definitely worth checking out. And thank you so much for 500 subscribers. I really appreciate it. You're all so amazing. I appreciate you all way more than you know. So thank you once again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.